Okay. Let's go bash our heads against Super War some more. Um... Yeah, so I've done... I did a couple off stream, honestly. Yeah, I did. Alice, Chroma, and Citrine. Which... Citrine was a little hard. But I think that's because I was really going for... There was a post on the subreddit about, like, oh, like, here's how you do Super War, just shield gate. And surprise, surprise, I don't like shield gating, and it was really hard for me. And so, yeah, Citrine is pretty hard, because Citrine you don't really want to shield gate. I mean, on Chroma, I had Umbral mods. Atlas as well, I had Umbral mods. Like, I was effectively more health tanking with just some shield gating on top of it. But Citrine's build didn't have space for the Umbral mods, so that ended up being wonky. Actually, I'm curious about something here. I know that Umbra Forma, when they're put in an Omniforma slot, that they don't have excess drain. Let's... No, not that. Yeah, so it's in an Umbra form, or it's in an Omniforma slot, so it doesn't have extra drain. That's good to know, but I think, yeah, if I put it in a otherwise polarized slot, then it does have the extra drain. And so, Omniforma on, like, a full build, actually isn't that bad of an idea. I mean, it's, well, okay, it's exceedingly expensive, of course, but it's like, unless you're using 3 Umbra mods, I think that you would have enough drain to put, like, a full build of, like, reduced, let me swap these back. I think you'd be able to, like, put a, oh, can I? Yeah, see, now it has increased drain. So, like, I think you'd be able to put a full build of mods on, with full Umbral mods on, if they were all on Omni Polarity. But, here, where is... And so, yeah, Citrine, if I did invest a whole bunch of Omniforma in her, I probably could have health tanked. Or even, like, ability tanked. But I don't really want to hyper invest in Citrine right now, because she's gonna get a prime really soon. Yeah, if we upgrade... Yeah, I mean, I already have a lot of investment in this, obviously, but it's like, I don't know if I would want to put even more investment into just a non-prime Citrine. I mean, Omniforma, a whole bunch of other Forma, 7 Forma total. She's heavily invested in. And it's like, I would love to put in an Umbra Forma to get more starting capacity. Or even just Umbra Forma, like, more of these slots. But I mean, even this Omni Forma on the Aura slot was, like, probably more investment than I should have done. I mean, I have gotten a lot of use out of the Omni Forma there, but... Yeah, like, this was scuffed as hell. This was scuffed as hell. And understandably didn't really do that well. But yeah, I hear that health tanking is pretty good. What is the mod that I'm missing here? I'm missing 2 mods. No. Oh, I have a Vitality, Fortitude, and then the other would be an Umbra mod. I just don't think that my Limbo is invested in enough in order to health tank. like, a lot of the health tank mods and stuff are just exceedingly expensive. Well, I mean, if you're going Umbral set. I don't even know if you would want full Umbral set because, he wouldn't really get anything from Intensify. God, I haven't played Limbo in years. I mean, sometimes I would just use him for, like, mobile defense or, like, excavation. Um, and then, you know, just a build like this just worked. But this is so outdated for so many reasons. I mean, I guess it has molt efficiency, which was initial Zeramin. I probably put... I don't even know if I used this. After the Zeramin. I might have just updated it because I used to use him, but I don't know if I actually did, like, use this build. I mean, Endurance Drift? Endurance Drift? Yeah, this is a very old build. Yeah, I don't really know how we're gonna do Super Vor, on Limbo. He does have the Rift, which I know works in Phase 1. But in terms of does it work in Phase 2, I don't know. Fuck. I did get to Phase 2. I don't remember if, like, the Rift works in Phase 2, though. You know, actually, I don't think I really need to do much. Dual Toxicist are all good. That's good. I think I just need to get luckier with Worm. Potentially we could maybe figure out a way to do a more defensive Worm build. I don't really know. I mean, we could make it tankier. Here, you know what? Come on. Duplicate. Okay, what would we want for this? We have both of those shield mods. Vacuum would probably be helpful. That is only kind of applicable for when he spawns Eximus. Eximus. Regen is important. Momentous reduces companion recovery time. That's important. Like, I don't really know what... I should have, like, waited and not just bought the extra slot, but I don't really know what we could change out that would be better. I mean, of course, we could put on more, like, one of these two mods. We could do that even, have it some kind of basic, shield gating. That could... Reinforced could actually be helpful. This one I don't think is... I think this mod is doing the least. So we could probably replace this. Sacrifice. We could move Sacrifice up here, actually. That would probably help. Assault mode is good for applying statuses. This is good for the recovery time. Here, we can do that. No, here. We take out Manifold, we put that there, we put that there, we put this here. No, we would need shields as well, though. That's the issue. Hello, Link. The update is pretty good. It's kind of smaller than I was expecting. Like, we only streamed for like 3 hours the other day on update day, and we kind of engaged with everything. I mean, I haven't touched Araxia or her weapons. So I guess there is like all that just takes crafting time, but I don't know. I mean, I know it is the update before TennoCon, so chances of it actually being big are pretty low. But it's good though. Like I think the new shop with like all the arcanes and stuff, phenomenal pricing there. It is kind of weird that they got rid of the commons, but outside of that, very underwhelming. Yeah, actually, Weaver itself, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like there's... I was looking at the store, the Dominus Aureus store, and I know for a lot of people, the returning arcanes are really cool. Like any kind of new players kind of thing. But just kind of looking at the store, like, you know, from the perspective of someone who has every arcane maxed, like, we can't even get the new Signas yet. And so it's kind of like, I wasn't even sure what to spend my currency on at first. Like, the stuff from the Scuttler Husks is pretty good, but from the Dominus Aureus, it's like some cosmetics that are cool. I think the Parazon skin is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't checked that out. But again, we can't buy the Signas yet. The arcanes are kind of dead content for veterans. I mean, especially dead content because like they're probably not even selling for platinum. Yeah. I mean, Energize is... I think I heard Energize was down to like 200 platinum for a full set, or roughly around that. Which I'm sure it'll go back up somewhat, but I mean, even before this operation started, it was only like 400 platinum, so... I don't think I can do anything else for this build. I could put shards on. It's never gonna recover. Yeah. I think I had... I think I had like an extra set or two from like last year sometime when it was like 800 platinum, and I should have sold it then, but I was holding on to it, and yeah, now it's only like... Well, it was 400 platinum, which I sold like most of my copies for, or 20 plat per or whatever, which was still decent, but I was like, man. For operations with the Give Out Energize, yeah. Like, I don't even... I've kind of thought about a lot of the stuff that I used to make platinum on when I was a new player, when I didn't want to spend on the game. Like, I used to sell Anasas for, like, 30, 35 platinum per. Which, I think they're only, like, 5 platinum now. And, you know, I'd do a sortie every single day. I'd get, like, probably, like, 4 Anasas per week. That's, like, you know, 100 plus platinum per week just for doing sorties as a new player, which was really good. Now, you do sorties every day and you get maybe like 30 platinum per week or something as a new player. Like, Anasas I used to sell, Prime parts used to sell for a lot more. Um, what else did I used to sell? Oh, veiled ribbons used to sell for like rifle ribbons would sell for, I don't know, like 40, I think even 50 plat per. And now they're only like maybe 20 platinum. And it's just, I don't know how you make platinum as a new player now. People are saying that it's better than ever, that like, oh, you know, like being a new player is great. And I mean, I guess you do need comparatively less platinum as a new player because they give out like weapon slots and warframe slots and all that kind of stuff. But gosh, I don't know how new players do it. What kind of stuff would help? Probably parkour velocity could help. I could just throw on health and armor, actually. That actually might be the play. Not enough slots to play for long enough. Yeah, yeah. Just farm corrupted mods. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't farmed corrupted mods in ages, and those are probably still a market that players actually, or like, that is still probably a profitable market, yeah. Because, especially now that they, God, didn't they add new corrupted mods, like, maybe in the past 2 or 3 years? Like, 2 or 3 new ones? Wait, isn't Catalyzing Shields a corrupted mod? I think they gave that out for free, though. I think that's how I got my copy. I think we just throw on blue shards here. Just health and armor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually done Orokin Vaults since... well, I probably have done them for Nightwave a few times, but I haven't actually farmed them since, like, I don't know, maybe 2020 or something. 23. Okay. Yeah, I think there was, like, a weekend alert for it or something. No, maybe... I don't remember what it was, but... Health. Armor. Armor. What do we want in this last slot? Probably health, I guess? Yeah, that's probably fine. Why is this offset like this? EE fix, please. Limbo, ability duration, energy rate. No, that's Equinox, not Limbo. I'm blind. Listen, I'm only doing this for the super boss, the super vor fight. Because I've heard a lot of like mixed feelings about the super war fight. Like, oh, just shield gate. Oh, use health tanking. And Limbo's a very squishy boy. And I don't really know how I'm going to survive, so that's why I'm putting on these blue shards. I'm taking them off right after. I do use blue shards for energy max occasionally, though. I'm trying to. I have a few of them already that I did off stream. Yeah. These ones were, like, kind of the easier ones because, like, you can just throw Umbral mods on them pretty much. But let's see. I have Limbo, Korra, and Hildren, which are, like, the shield. Well, Limbo is, like, the no tanking frame. Hildren, I think, is going to be pretty easy. Korra... I I know, like, normally you just shield gate on Korra, um, and if you can use Whipclaw to actually, like, kill Vor, then, um, I think that it should not be that bad, but if Whipclaw isn't a very reliable way to damage Vor, Vor is gonna be annoying too. Da, 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 da. I honestly should be doing the Isle Weaver, like, Duviri node to, like, just farm out the rest of the new items and stuff, but...
Alert the queens! My prize has returned to me. What's mine shall soon be theirs.
Slot participation scenes in her. Yeah, I mean, with, oh crap, I need a charge. With Korra, well, with all the new Exalted Melee frames, like, Naramon is a lot more compelling, and so, like, Zenura for Naramon would kind of be a toss-up on which one is actually worth it more. Like, pretty much Naramon if you want the damage, if the damage is actually worth it for Vor. It probably isn't because, like, dual toxicists are just, like, so strong already. But... oh crap, I didn't update my gear wheel. Oh well, fine. Naramon is death banner if you don't have any engines. Yeah. Or the energy would be better. Potentially. I'm probably gonna end up doing Korra last, so we'll just deal with it then. There we go. Okay. That's charged. Let's throw down you.
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your witness has sent you to die?
Where'd you go? Down here. Do I have, I do have that. Cool. Stop running away, please.
Double me!
No. Need to wait for that to respawn. Almost recovered. Cool. Gonna teleport up there. That seemed to nullify me. I might be tweaking though. Those do go through the rift, it looks like. Would make sense if they actually designed this boss to counter Limbo. Rift does seem to help somewhat. Okay, here we go.
Show me what you remember of the old war.
Oh, that's greedy. There we go.
We end this.
Okay, okay, okay. Phase 2 is a lot harder.
Your corpse will be mine. Rainier, attack!
Wow, I'm cracked at aiming for once. Shoot. Okay. This is going a lot smoother than it normally does.
Seeing what beats inside your rib.
We'll go over here.
Rainier, attack!
Oh god, no. We gotta wait for Worm to respawn. Nice dodge. No, come on. Stop dodging, please. Oh crap, okay. I got stuck in the floor there for a second. That's cool.
Wear your head as a trophy.
And I get headshots. Wait. Fuck. No! Worm is dead. Oh, we did so well. Probably do the Apex Accolade on what Eleanor's glyph. Yeah, that was actually, like, the reason why I even bothered doing any of these was, like... Wait, hold on, hold on. Okay. Sacrifice is goated? Never mind. Okay, now we're dead.
Rainier, attack!
I should have been shooting him. I thought we were just... Wait! Wait!
No. Well done. We can only hope this is the last we will see of Captain Vor.
That's so cheese! Okay. So, yeah, I guess you can respawn if you just kill him before you die. Okay. First try, baby, streamer luck. That was so scuffed. I can't believe we actually got through that. Holy crap. And we get it, right? 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 Yes. Hell yeah. Cameraman never dies. True. Oh my god! Like, Worm respawning halfway through my first death, and then reviving me, and then just killing him and then respawning. I didn't think either of those were possible. Christ. I like my helmet glyph. That's fair. Oh my gosh. I'm using the Atlas one right now, but honestly, where the heck is it? It's over here. I don't think I'm actually going to collect them to actually use them. I'm probably gonna just go back to the one that I normally use, but then, like, display them somewhere here, like I have these.
You are giving me inappropriate thoughts.
Like, just using them as displays, like, what I've seen most people do. I could put something over here. I really need to decorate, like, a whole IKEA frame my back rooms, but... probably up here, because there's so many, but then I'd have to probably do Fragmented as well, and Fragmented seems annoying.
I remember when I first touched your mind with mine.
Yeah, it was like Eleanor's back here, and at least she used to always stand here. I think they changed that. So I was like, well, I'll put Eleanor's right there. And I was like, well, I have Eleanor's, I may as well go for the rest of them. Here, what are... display glyphs, okay. Glyph. Why is it that direction? Rotate. What is the rotate button? Rotate. They're grid snapping. Oh. I don't know how to use this fucking decoration mode. There we go. Wait, where did it... Huh? Where did it go? Can you not put them there for some... I don't know. Whatever. I'll do this later. Dolly from Yanis, by the way. It is literally just a Yanis key. Equipment. Am I missing it? Is it not here? No. Here, I think I have to go back to my orbiter. Orbiter. Oh, is it under backroom too? Okay. Well, you could see it there, actually, but... Equipment, orbiter, landing craft. Yeah, the only issue with it is that it takes the colors of your, here, what color is this? This is that color. It takes the colors of, like, your landing craft, and so you can't just have it be, like, a solid gold. Which I think I think the only one that doesn't is the hands. These, you can just keep the colors of, which is nice. I wish there was an option to have the default colors for it. This one, I'm pretty sure... No. Yeah, that one takes the colors. This one takes the colors. These might not. Looks like they do, actually. It was this one. This one. So yeah, I just wanted it to be gold, and I was like, you know what? If my whole landing craft is gold, that's, like, fine. That's gaudy enough. Yeah. I think the hands are, like, might still be my favorite just because, like, I don't know, they just they're so out of character, I think. Like, having a big key on your, like, landing craft, sure. Having, like, an eye, I guess, sure. A turret makes sense. But, like, just having hands is just funny. But yeah, it is nice. Get me off a limb. Oh, I can take the Archon shards off. You know, it was all because of those blue shards. That's why I got through the fight so easily. Oh, gotta feed Hellman. Probably that one. I didn't actually read. Yes, it's this one. I could actually probably just afford to keep these on here because I have so many blue shards. Fuck it, we're gonna do that. No, they changed it. So now, I wonder if it says anywhere. Well, at least these take synthetics, but it changes depending on the color of the shard. Yeah, exactly. And then there was also the change where if it's non-Tau forged, just a normal shard, then it only takes 15% instead of the 30% that it used to. Tau forged still take the 30% though. Okay, where is Hildren? What kind of modifications would I need to do to this build? Probably doesn't need as much strength. Oh, but I'm not going to be able to generate Overguard is the issue. Hildren might actually be tough. Does it say the shield gate duration? 3.5 seconds. Here. To here, override. I don't really know what I do for Hildren. They changed the challenge in terms of specters. You have to summon the specters before you actually enter the boss fight, and then you can't summon more specters between phase 1 and phase 2. But yeah, before you actually like see him the first time, you can summon as many specters as you want. Which I didn't actually know was a thing when I did the Apex tank. And so I just did it fucking by myself, no specters or anything. But then I saw people saying to do it for Vor. I do feel like Vor is a lot easier than and like a lot of people I've seen agree like that Vor is a lot easier than the tank and Fragmented. Like he's not as much of a health sponge. Like honestly runs oh, I think no, okay, here we go. Yeah, that only took 9 minutes. Whereas I think my tank runs usually took like 15 minutes or so. And then when I did the Fragmented super boss, when I soloed it, Um, I think that took me, like, closer to 20 minutes. And this was even kind of a slow run because I was dying a few times. It should be, to be fair, it would pick the fragmented or endgame boss. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, this is supposed to be like, you can only access Super War on Steel Path. You have to do, like, the secret combination to get in. Like, I would assume this is considered endgame as well, but it is kind of a weird definition because it's like, he is the first boss, but he's, like, an endgame version, and so, who knows? I probably don't need range, actually. That's something I can definitely get rid of. What happens if I do put catalyzing shields on here? That's awful, actually. Don't want catalyzing shields. We don't have an auger mod on. I could do like that. Or it's still on Mercury, harder than the earlier ones. That's fair, yeah. Maybe fast deflection? Aegis Gale. I could probably take off Umbral Intensify. Yeah, we'll take off Umbral Intensify, and then what was the other mod? This one. Yeah. We will try this. And then instead of Aegis, we'll just throw Nullify. Actually, will Nullify... Wait, does Magnetic Procs even do anything to Hildren? They would, like, disrupt the screen, of course, but is it just visual? I don't know. We probably don't want Augmented, though, actually, specifically. Because we're not going to be doing a lot of kills. Precision would probably still... Actually, I'm not going to get headshots, though. Oh... We'll just throw Nullifier in, because I don't really know what else to put in. What is what? Do magnetic procs affect Hildren at all? Besides, like, the visual, like, screen clutter? Because, like, do they actually drain her shields? Do magnetic procs actually do damage? I don't think they would. Maybe there's a countermeasure. Yeah. She, again, like, she is one of the frames that they kind of designed to be played for this boss. Same with Limbo. And so, I do feel like they likely implemented things to specifically counter these frames, you know? Rips all our shields. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, we definitely want Nullifier then. Okay. If I can just float over the whole arena and just bombard him, this is gonna be easy. Oh shoot, I should have put... It's fine.
Alert the prize has returned to me. What's mine shall soon be theirs.
Where are the enemies? I need to
Vor
charge.
has not forgotten the last time you faced him. Be careful.
God, I can't believe I actually got through that limbo run. That was such bullshit that I actually got through that. Okay, let me go whack this dude, these dudes even. Then you. There it is. Which is Worm or the Vampire Cavat for reviving yourself? Probably the Voska Cavats. I have Worm because of the Negate Augment, which might actually not be doing, like, anything. Voska Cavats might be better, but I don't really have a built Voska Cavat, so wouldn't really know. Okay, let's throw you down.
Foolish Tenor, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
Yeah, I probably want Condemn on here. This is working decently well, though. As long as my Dante gives me Overguard. Careful, I don't want that on. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I didn't even mark him. No. There we go. Okay, first phase is seemingly a lot easier. No! I was sliding there. I misjudged that one. Ah, I should have went. Okay, okay, okay.
You fight for no one, you know. I fight for my queens.
Am I still on? I am still on this. Cool. I got nullified immediately. Cool. Okay, this is not going well. Can't really use her 4.
Face your death.
think fast deflection is doing a lot of work.
Attack!
Crap. Can I just... There we go. Stop it. Oh, come on. Will that actually kill them? I don't think we're getting through this. Revive me, revive me, revive me. Sacrifice is so goated, dude. I think my specters got locked out. That's unfortunate.
My true brothers will cheer your name.
Okay. Whoa. Nope.
Cover me! This is where you die!
Charge, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Whew.
Tenno, well done. We can only hope this is the last we will see of Captain Vor.
I think this is entirely streamer luck. I was doing this for like 2 or 3 hours yesterday and I only got 2 glyphs. And now I'm just like, oh yeah, just, 20 minutes to get 2. Oh, come on. Where's the panel? Where is the panel in this tile? Up there, okay. Children does seem easier than at least Limbo was, though.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Oh, now we just need to figure out Korra. Probably... no, I think Limbo is probably going to be the hardest one. I mean, I did one-shot Limbo, but also that was pure luck. Or, is the boss out later? Yeah. The non-Steel Path version is, or wait, the non-Super Boss version is pretty nice. Like, even on Steel Path, it's a pretty fun fight, and, the rewards, it gives, like, a whole collection of, like, random arcanes, that, like, I mean, I just got one from the Kavia from the Sanctum Labs. I think there's another from Dufiri. Like, he kind of just gives, like, a collection of nice arcanes, and so it's kind of just a nice way to get other arcanes if you are still missing stuff. Apex tried a bunch of strats and ended up finding a way to skip phases. Oh, yeah, I think I skipped a phase, in, my ETA this week. Or last week or something. And I was like, what the heck happened? And yeah, I didn't know it was a thing until recently. I don't know, Apex did feel very kind of gimmicky, though, in that, like, you needed the rockets, you needed to, like, mercy it, whereas, like, Vor does feel more just, I don't know, standard from a coding perspective, so I don't know how you would skip phases, but I'm also not really the type to go and break video games, so. Oh, really? Okay. I did use Sampotes, but mainly just to damage phase 2. Alright, what are we doing for Aura? Is this a build? Cool, we can just use this. I don't think I want, like, most of this. I think Brief Respite is gonna be nice. I think Nullifier and Aegis are gonna be nice. And then... where do we go from here? We could probably do Catalyzing Shields and Shield Gating. That's probably what we're gonna have to do, honestly. Okay. Throw that in. Throw this in. And this in. If you're doing whips, remember to bring the funny augment. Would... would this actually help? Unless you're talking about a different augment. Elfring Strangleloom, no. Venari, no. Am I missing an augment? No. This, I don't think this would affect anything, because you're not going to be able to... I mean, I guess you could, like, stack it up beforehand, but... Yeah. To be fair, I didn't remember until I looked at the tooltip either, but I was like, I don't really know if, like... Again, I don't even know if using Whip Claw to actually damage is going to be the play. Maybe for phase 1, but... I'm mainly just thinking for shield gating purposes. We do want Rolling Guard, that's a for sure. I'm sure-footed if we had room for it. If we have room for it. Oh, there is all the, maybe we don't want Brief Respite, actually. We'll take Brief Respite out. We'll just go for the whole, like, aerial build that people were talking about. Aviator... crap, I closed the tab. Here we go. Catalyzing shields, and then... Oh, we're just missing the Umbral mods. Which I don't think we want to do Umbral mods. No, we engage it. But if it works, it works. Yeah. I I mean, I think this was, like, how you, like, just using abilities to proc, well, off of Brief Respite, using abilities to proc was, like, ye olde shield gating before it became, like, as big of a meta as it is now. Back when it was just, like, some funky thing that you could do. Yeah, we probably want Augur mods. But which ones? Reach we probably don't need. Message we probably don't need. Secrets we probably would need. We'll throw that in there. That's like a tiny bit of shield gating. Back then armor actually matters. People didn't bother with augurs yet. I mean, it was still like the augur mods were still just like free stats. Like if you wanted to reach like range cap, or just have high duration or whatever, like at least I've been using them for a very long time. I mean, maybe not for like the set bonus, but no, I feel like I've been using Brief Respite since as far back as maybe 2021, 22 or something? Not sure. Need to grant a lot of shields to make it worth it. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the thing, is like, you could just put a Decaying Dragon Key on and then, like, have low efficiency so that your abilities cost, and then Prime Flow, have your abilities cost, like, 100 energy, and then it would just refill your whole shields in one cast. Not catalyzing the 70 sheer game from an ability to get the same effect. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you would just use Decaying Dragon Keys, which was scuffed as hell, but it was a thing that people did do. I'm not sure what to put in these remaining slots. We could do... Throw that over there to rip the... Dash. If we did Streamline, that would probably not help. We could do Flow. Maybe Flow and Preparation. I don't think I really need Preparation. Because worst case, I could just, like, kill some enemies beforehand, or even use energy pads. Energy restores, whatever. Flow is good, though. And I think that would also trigger my purple shards if I don't decide to swap them out. Equilibrium's not gonna do me any good. Some range would potentially be nice, but I could just throw that in. And then here, we'll just do we'll do this. Never mind, we can't fit it in there. No, we're not gonna be able to fit it in. Okay. I think Prime Surefoot is probably the best. In the Venari mod? What is the Venari mod even? Oh. This seems good. Okay. Yeah, we can just throw that in there even. You're a genius! Okay. Then we'll have 2 revives. Do we want to replace any of the abilities with anything? We could also look at shards here. That's a lot of purple. Hmm. You know what? Crazy idea here. We're gonna take off one of these, put in a casting speed. We'll do that, and then... Let me make sure it is Korra, actually. That is the last one we need to do. Okay, it is Korra. Alright, let's go. Jesus, this is such a long menu of stuff. We could look at Venari, actually, and see if there's anything that Venari could help with. Whip Claw is probably fine. It's Influence, which actually doesn't matter. We probably don't want to do an Influence build, actually. Okay. Duplicate. Does Master Summons work on Venari? Is that one of the Hallmonth abilities? No, okay. We're not gonna be getting kills either, so we can get rid of Steel and Elementalist. Steel... No, I just took that out. Put that in. Here's the companion for you. If it revived the companion, which that might be what you mean, but if it revived, that'd be good, but I think that healing, it's just gonna get, like, one shot. Elementalist... I might not even need Elementalist, actually. That's not gonna help, actually. Probably just exposure. Also revives. Okay. If it worked, that would be good, but... No. No, we're not gonna do healing return. That would be insane. We could strip his armor. Wait, hold on. Would stripping his armor be good? Hmm. Yeah. Well... You can't strip his armor by any means. Oh, sad. No, actually, I think... I don't... Well, no store you would need the duration for to be good, but I think Eclipse is probably better at this point than Null Star. Or at least in this situation it would be, because I don't have the duration. Blood Rush, Weeping, Primed Reach, sure. I don't really know what to put in this build. Could just throw a whole bunch of damage in, I guess. Might Grenier. And then maybe just elementals? Maybe heat? A bunch of status if your worm is not proccing enough. I think my worm is proccing a very good amount. Here. Oh, well, not as many as I thought. I think I'm used to, like... Oh, no, here. This is the one that has all the status. Yeah, there we go. We could just go for, like, Corrosive. I don't think... Is Corrosive on... No. Yeah, I think we just go for corrosive damage. You can slap Omamori. Wait, does Omamori... Is that, dodging damage? Or is it just, like, a 50% chance to reduce damage? Actually, I don't think I can, because I think Kome is one of the few frames that I haven't actually subsumed yet. Damn it. Corrosive. We don't have space. Fuck. You can just throw more Forma in here. Oh, crap. No, wait. What did that get rid of? Elementalist, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Corrosive. We will not be able to fit the full one. That's fine. You can just go like that. 50% block chance. That would actually be very good. And that's not like... does that even scale off of strength? Does that scale off of any ability stats besides efficiency, actually? I don't think it does. That would actually be very good for this fight. Yeah, okay. Damn. I was using Eclipse on some of the other earlier frames I was doing, but Omamori might actually be, like, the GOAT for this. Wait, that's already giving me corrosive. Okay. Let's do frickin', I don't know, blast or something. Sure, we'll do blast. Each damage inflicted onto you is the same thing to being blocked. That's where the option would be defy as a panic button. I'm not good at, like, reaction times things, though, so I don't think defy would actually work for me. Last. And then we probably want to swap pressure point for condition overload. If this is actually going to work. Here, let me rename this so I don't, like, look at this later and be like, what the heck is this build? Benari. Respawn time, 60 seconds. I wonder if, like, respawn times actually buff Benari Bodyguard. No, I don't think they would. Well, we can try it here. Is it Momentous? Momentous Bond, yes. And then... no. Oh, regen. Oh, I guess you can't do primed regen for Benari. Interesting. And it doesn't affect it. Okay. Or at least it doesn't say it affects it. Link redirection is probably trash on this build. Roar. Wait. She doesn't have shields? Am I missing something? Does this give... Ah, it gives her shields. I see. That's actually still probably worth it then. That wouldn't actually do it. Oh, Medipet Kit is actually the prime regen equivalent. That's right. I wouldn't need Animal Instinct, but I don't really know, like, what I could put there that would be good. Covert Bond? No. This might actually be good. Just throw that in. Pack leader. We do have pack leader, yeah. What is this mod? No, that's not gonna help. You're good, you're good. You know what? It's not just pack leader, it's primed pack leader. There's a difference. You were looking for normal pack leader. It's fine. Sure. It probably doesn't matter, any of this stuff. Okay, let's just go bash our heads against this. Hopefully we'll get lucky and just do some bullshit. I mean, we have 2 revives. It'll be fine, right?
About time you recognized your purpose. I, Vor, shall deliver your lifeless husk to my queens.
Vor is a dangerous threat to the Origin system, and to you. He must be stopped.
Okay. Let's rush over to his face and whack it. Well, I have parkour velocity on her. That's why I feel so fast. Well, plus Kratos, I suppose. And if my Dante Spectre just doesn't die, then that'll be good. It's this one, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. God, we're getting fast at that. Okay. Can I put down... I can put down another one. I thought there was a 3-minute cooldown on Steel Path. Are we on Steel Path? Yeah, we are. Huh. That's doing, like, no damage. Doing slightly more damage. I don't know if it's worth all this energy, though. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. Mark. I'm out of energy. Okay. There's Fenari Bodyguard already. Okay, I don't think that actually... Crap. Not good. Actually, this will be fun, because I can just whack these guys. There we go. Yeah, I feel like just using the energy for surviving is probably what I should be doing, instead of trying to use it to kill. Oh, is he behind a pillar?
You are ready for
Okay.
what comes next, Tenno.
What am I caught on? There we go. I crouched under that. I should have crouched under that one. Should have crouched under that one. There we go.
You fight for no one, Tenno. I fight for
Wait for all my specters to catch up.
queens.
Our Dante Spectre is still good. That guy's still good. Okay, I think we're all here. Alright. That's not good at all. I don't know why sometimes, like, I just stop being able to fire an attack.
I look forward to seeing what beats inside your ribcage.
I'm not doing that much damage to him because I'm just focusing on survival. That's fine, just go into the bottomless pit. What am I stuck on? God, Minari Bodyguard was such a goated idea.
Will be mine.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, dot. I shouldn't have just stood there. Okay.
Finally, Captain Vor is no longer a threat to the Origin system. You have done well, Tenno. Head to extraction.
Jeez, I just need to do these, like, accolade glyphs on fucking stream, and I'll just get them easy peasy. Again, that Venari Bodyguard augment idea is insane.
They fought well. Good deaths, all.
Yeah, like, Power Ramp, I think that's from, the Mars Mirror Defense, potentially? So he drops a lot of cool just arcanes. Oh, thank God we're done. Get me off of this build. Get me on Atlas that I'm comfortable with. Oh, there was no. I do need to swap the shard back on Korra. Oregon shards. Let's see, that needs to be an equilibrium one. Man, normally I'd be going and just farming the event, farming out like the new weapons and stuff, but instead, I just was like, you know what? I want to get these. And now I have them. I mean, I guess I'm not as crazy as, like, the people who got them all on, like, day one. But I think it was actually easier on day one, because you could just spam operator. That didn't get nullified. Oh! Yeah, let's go back to Atlas. Naramon, yep, okay. Let's go do some of the event. Not on Steel Path. Actually, is there anything? Nah. Nah. Haven't done much of it, honestly, how much people complain about them. What do I want to do? Maybe Lavos if we have good weapons. They were way too easy. Are we talking about the accolades? The war ones, or just accolades in general? Heck is good. Vortag. Vortag is probably better. See, Ross is in accolades. I mean, they're normally hard for me. I don't know how I managed to just go 3 for 3 on the ones I did on stream here. Like, the tank ones took me probably an hour per run, or per one. I think one of them took me like 10 attempts. I know it sounds like cap when I say it, but I felt like the tank one was hard, I swear. Hard in comparison, the community makes it sound like harder than EDA. I mean, the thing with the accolade bosses and super bosses and stuff is that at least it's kind of a fixed difficulty. Like, yes, it kind of depends on which yes, it kind of depends on which frame you're going for, but like EDA and ETA can either be just like piss easy, like walk in the park, or like a lot harder than the super bosses. It's just so RNG with EDA and ETA. Oh, don't make me do this.
From my city. So I found myself a kingdom to rule. Mother would be proud.
Look what she's driven me to.
Where the heck? There.
And me, a loving mother. Can you get it done?
Where's that one going? Oh, I hate being blind. That way. No. 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 Here. And that one goes to that one. And that one probably goes to that one. Okay, thank God. Have you seen any secrets here yet? Yes, actually. I think there's like one set of secrets that I haven't really touched that doesn't really give a reward. That I didn't bother to do, but I have done the other secrets,
He
yeah.
isn't a real boy. He's just a doll. Shall I pull his arms and legs off for you?
Getting the lore fragments was pretty annoying.
The weapons and the war suits, not me. So you have to make the murmur go away.
I send you playmates.
There's a
and
Lloyd
you
body?
Give me back rubble.
The bodies were the ones that I didn't actually mess with.
Do you remember the Zerg?
Interesting.
How much you learned once the restraints
I
were
might
taken
actually have to
off?
go looking at the dead
Think
bodies
what
then.
we could do here together.
You have to burn her influence out at the very roots.
Top of the tower. Okay. Yeah, I heard that there were 3 dead bodies. I I saw Brozyme's video about like all the
This isn't your home anymore.
the like
It's time
secrets and
for
stuff, and so I
you
just like
to
went through
get
that. And I know he showed the dead body at the top of the tower. I heard that there were 2 other ones. But he only showed that one, so that's the only one I know about. Other than random bodies and I mean, it might be just random bodies. I don't know. Oh, I think if you've been on the subreddit, there was a post on the front page about the reward that you get for getting all of the lore fragments, keeping it vague intentionally. And people were thinking that it was from finding all the dead bodies, and so there's discussion there. That might kind of give you some idea of, like, what I think I'm talking about. I could even go looking for him. Get out of this run. Even more under this Alka status. Yeah. I've been like very lazy about consuming the lore since I think Duveri's initial release. Like, but I know a lot of people are complaining that this update just didn't really have much actual like new lore that people didn't already know. Like, I thought this was going to be the segue into, like, whatever they were going to show at TennoCon. Like, a little sneak peek of, like, hey, like, we're going to use Duveri to get to Tau or something. And then, yeah, it seems like it's just kind of been, like, nothing. Oh, something more than just like a statue. I thought you said status. God, I'm blind. Oh yeah, there is that. I mean, I could use Stella. applied before and
paradox
talking about
can't
this more
help
questions,
you
basically
forever.
gave us no answers. I mean, that's kind of been just Warframe for years. Actually, maybe even its entire lifespan, for all I know. Like, of just... Here's, like, maybe a few kind of answers or clarifications on things, but here's, like, 20 new questions. I mean, the whole, like, new war was supposed to be the pinnacle of, like, you know, years of build-up. And then you play the new war, and it's just like, here's a whole bunch of mysteries. Here's a whole bunch of new questions for you. I mean, actually, you know what? A pet peeve of mine is fucking the Zeramin. Like, when I heard that we were going to the Zeramin after New War, I was like, oh my god. This is going to be, like, the peak of Warframe. We're gonna get, like, so many answers. And then we get to the Zeramin. The story quest is, like, just, hey, like, here's a whole bunch of new mission types. And, oh, here's the faction, here's the members of the Holdfasts. And then there was, like, nothing else. You tell someone, I mean, you tell someone even in 2020 or 2021 that they're going to fucking the Zeramin, and they're like, oh my god, this is going to be the finale of Warframe, and then it wasn't.
Look at it. This
That's fair,
edifice
yeah.
of guilt. He knew what he did. What he took.
Well, I guess more my complaint is that they weren't, like, just presented in the story quest. It was all just, like, really optional, like, tidbits that you had to go searching for. And if it's... I don't want to say that I'm dumb, but I think I'm lazy when it comes to lore. Like, if it's not just said to me, forced upon me, then I'm very lazy to actually go and, like, look for it. There's too much scattered everywhere. Yeah. Where the heck is this going? That way. Okay. Like, I respect environmental storytelling, but I'm also just, like, bad at actually, like, having the patience to engage with it, I suppose you could say.
Human hands achieve what figments cannot. I was
That sure.
dying all alone.
That
Did you
isn't
know that?
me the right way personally.
Dying from
Yeah.
the poison I sucked down to kill the tech rot in my lungs. Until it held out my own severed hand to me. And offered me life.
Warframe as well is like, it's a lot of the lore is very just like, you have to kind of like think and interpret it. It's not just like, it's not straightforward. It's not like just a simple kind of story. It's got all this like very deep intrigue and like implied meanings and stuff, and it's like, again, I'm just kind of lazy, like, in terms of like thinking and analyzing all of that. If it's just like a lore analysis video on like the whole thing, sure, I'll like, you know, watch that and interpret it. But
Thrax remembers Araxia, doesn't he? The guardian of Scholar's Landing. That's why he's trembling, isn't it?
closer you get, the more the community gets close to a consensus. That's fair, yeah. Maybe I just have too much, like, I don't know, like, meta and, like, number brain rot that
You had to put her
I
down.
mostly just engage with, like,
She
the
was crazy.
like, ooh, cool
Do
new,
a
like,
villain
toy
next.
to change our builds with kind of side of the community than the, like, lore side of the community. I actually could use this. We'll see these conversions come true. True. Anchoring tracker position, it never goes. Oh, okay. That's helpful to know. For a blind person like me. I mean, that was even what I was doing with, fucking, what's-his-face War, so. Everyone did his role there, definitely. Yeah.
This isn't your undercroft
Eliminate
anymore, kiddo.
enemies.
These creatures are no Scourger, but they'll crush you still.
Radiation damage? Oh, I can get that, actually. If I can find the enemies. Yeah, it's almost kind of, it makes me kind of feel like Warframe is an MMO in regards to, like, just how big of a game it is, and not necessarily in terms of the sheer amount of content, like other MMOs, but just more in the aspect of, like, having so much different content that people can engage with. I mean, there's, you know, the people who play the market, there's, like, the lore people, there's, like, the fashion frame and captura people, there's, like, the like, build creators and, like, meta whores and all that kind of stuff. And it's, like, when that many different sides of a game are present, it is kind of cool to just see, like you said, how they all, like, converge and, like, come together for various things. I mean, when you think about, like, all the different... I mean, even kind of TennoCon is somewhat of a celebration of that with, like, you know, oh, here's, like, the sound panel, here's the cosplay panel, here's the art panel, here's, like, the big announcement, like, Tenno Live panel. Will I be able to get my radiation kills? I think so. The one thing with, like, non-Steel Path versions of this game mode is just Enemies spawn so slow.
Valiant,
There's like no enemy
honorable,
density.
and an utter waste of energy.
I try to compare to MMOs, a lot of sites market as one too. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like it feels like an MMO in when you're playing it, but when you kind of like look at how the community engages with it, it feels like one. Yeah, as mentioned. Yeah, I just read your last message. I mean, it certainly has like some of the, I guess, important elements that most MMOs have, but it's like maybe something like it's technically an MMO, but not like in spirit it isn't or something.
Too late, kiddo. This is how the story goes now. I have uses for deal breakers.
Yeah, this one non-steel path, like at least the bosses are a lot more convenient. That is so many bullets in this magazine. Wait, can't I just like... Wait, can you not bullet jump by like looking down anymore? Oh, there you can. Maybe I just wasn't looking straight enough down. Yeah, huh.
I declare.
Finally,
this
there's actually a
chapter
use for
closed.
that. There's a massive community, you can connect at any time, and this is content meant for consuming it. Yeah. It's like an MMO, but not really. God, the most like MMO aspect of this game is probably like the relays, which is like such a small aspect of the actual game. A small, dare I say, even insignificant aspect of the game.
This hovering fortress break her control.
Let me see what I'm missing here.
There has ever been.
I got those. I still can't craft that. That's annoying. Who's engages inside of it? It's not talking to NPCs. There's been role-playing. Wait, there's role-playing in Warframe? Holy shit! I would joke with my friends like years and years ago about how like we wondered if there were like RPers in Warframe. That's awesome. Oh crap! I need to adjust that.
You tried to rebel, as children always do. But I taught you respect,
Even though the house is inside them. Oh, I love that.
wasn't I? She can't change the story. It's written, finished, done.
You have straight chest and everything. That's so cool. Like dojos are like the ecosystem for that just feels like not
That thing
um
whatever face it wears now.
Rax, you talk so much. Can I, like, make you quiet for a second? Yeah, like, the dojo ecosystem just doesn't feel, like, structured for things like that, but, like, that's so cool that people have made it work.
For years, we are glad you have moved beyond petty grudges.
So I need more of that. Then that's, like, I think that's 96 that I would need, and then, minus 12 would be 80-something. 84. I'm pretty far along.
Spit in its leering face. Effigy of dust, mutilated void
I was impressed by what people do. Yeah, definitely.
She weaves the strands of Kra to tether her false Duviri to the truth. You must be bold, like I taught you.
That would be, like, roughly 2 more runs to get that, but then
I hear angel
temporal...
song.
Actually, that's not that much temporal dust. The 2 runs might be enough.
What a cursed
Oh, but then we
cradle
need
you're
Araxia
locked in.
eventually.
I shall not haggle like a mere merchant.
How are we doing for these? Could probably not buy out all those.
This is what there is.
Oh, I should check
Remember
the
what scholar
shop.
said.
I might have already checked it, actually.
Hello,
Mm,
Drifter.
Can I afford that? I can't afford this.
Interesting.
I'm so glad this event is giving out Pathos clamps, and it's, like, something that I don't hate doing yet. Because I still have a few more Incarnate Genesis to unlock, and then there's, like, perpetually
You're not
this
like
store
us
here.
at all, are you? I've worked out that much. Now, I want more.
I
Do
mean,
not
like,
forget.
these Pathos clamps are, like, somewhat of a scam, but just the amount of, like, Pathos clamps that you'll get from just farming out, like, Araxia and all her weapons and stuff. And I guess from getting the arcanes and stuff as well. Even after the event, though, I think I'd prefer to do, like, this game mode over normal Duviri with the Aura Worm. Me and my homies hate Duviri. Yeah.
You tried to rebel, as children always do. But I taught you respect. In a way, I was your real father.
Somehow my homies love it. Ain't that the truth? I have friends who... Well, okay. I have a friend who is, like, really into kind of, like, lore stuff, but I also think he's very lazy, and so I don't think he knows most of the lore stuff. He really likes Duviri. He, like, gets really into it. But then, I'm just like... It's boring. It's tedious. It's awful. And I think the answer, or the reason why he doesn't hate it, is because he hasn't, like, grinded everything out. He hasn't, like, done 120 hours of circuit. He hasn't had to farm, like, 1,000 Pathos clamps for everything.
Do right by our kingdom.
This is dual. Looks like it. Here. Damn, they do like it. You know what? I think a lot of people really like Duviri when they first engage with it and like the first maybe like 20, 30 hours. But then I think it's just a cycle. I think like you do Duviri long enough and you start to hate it.
Who have we got?
These are all crafted. Oh, no, we can't make that yet. That's all right. Liked it on release. Yeah, same. But then you sit and do it for 100 hours and you're like, no. Loved everything but the Drifter combat. Yeah, it did feel like one of it did feel like another content island where the how to word it like it wasn't core Warframe gameplay. It was here's something completely different. You know, similar to like Railjack on release, similar to like K-Drive. It was experimental, it was different. Some people vibed with it. A lot of people who just like Warframe for what Warframe is, you know, the parkour, the bullet jumping, like the Warframe powers, a lot of those people didn't really like it. And then there's kind of this another divide in the community between like people being like, oh no, Jafiri is great, oh no, Railjack is great, but then, you know, us veterans who are just we like playing Warframe for Warframe, at least most of us, I think. We're like, no, this is shit. I want Warframe back. Or like testing guys for Warframe. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's 4 is kind of why I don't engage with Call as well. Oh god, I forgot about Call, yeah. If I want X, I need to do that. Yeah, yeah. I feel like there were some other cases, like, years and years ago of, oh, gotta go for now. Okay, no problem. I was about to end stream as well. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me and tuning in. Yep, you too. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah, then I will probably end stream here as well, and we did our goal. We are done with Super Vor for now. And yeah, we'll probably stream more. I know I didn't stream yesterday, but it was kind of taking a break, but we'll probably stream more over the weekend, and yeah, we'll see how things go. But I will catch you all later.